Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today I have something really different to share with you from indie beauty company Base Blue. This is the first in a series. This is the Base Blue Artistic Eyeshadow Palette. And yes, I am holding up, you will recognize it, the girl with a pearl earring, or part of it. Let me tell you what this is. We're going to talk all about it. We're even going to demonstrate it, although this is much more of a collector's item than an actual everyday eye palette. Gosh darn it, I'm going to show you that it does work as an actual eyeshadow palette. This I wanted to present before the holidays because what a great gift for anyone in your life who is both an art lover and a makeup lover, and there's so much of a cross-section there, right? Okay, so let's talk about it. They are going to be doing 12 different palettes. Eyeshadow, face powder, highlight, bronzers. They say this is an eyeshadow palette featuring Girl with the Pearl Earring, and there'll be 11 more coming, different pieces of art, of course. They want to give a tribute to all the great art in the world, and this is going to show, I'm going to show you this a little bit. I've kind of messed it up because I've been in there swatching around, but let me just talk about prices and things like that, and then we can look at it. I filmed before I really got in and messed with it too, so that you can see it. Okay, if you just buy the palette, it is $53. If you buy the palette like I did with the gift, let me show you. I have it here kind of taken apart, but you get like a frame, and this is hollow right now because that is where the palette fits in. Let me show you it with the palette in it. Let me cut to that real quick. There it is with the palette in it. It kind of, you can actually hang it on a wall, and the eyeshadow palette fits into the frame. That is $56 when you buy it as a gift with the frame. It's like a poster print and frame. Then we have the actual palette itself. Let me show you it here before I dove into it at all and messed it up, because it's kind of easy to mess up. So let me just show you it nice and clean and pretty. And then I'll show you it here. This is after I've been in it a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. So these are all 7 nude, kind of yellowish, warm tones. We have a little red on her lips. We have this golden color and the pearl color, the kind of darker shading, and then her skin color here. And then we have even a little bit of blue over here. You need some small brushes, but you'll see in the demo, it actually wasn't that bad. Now let me just show you me kind of swatching it as it comes. As you see here on my finger, and I'm just kind of really being a little too clumsy with my finger and mixing the shades, but you can just kind of see how it works. When I actually went in with a set of, I used them like some rough or smaller brushes, it was actually quite easy to work gingerly and just get one shade on the brush. I messed it up more going in with my fingers. I'm going to show you a little bit of a representation of the actual swatches of the various colors you can get in 2 different lighting, but I don't know if that's what this palette is really about. As I joke at the end of this video, I am hardly going to start swatch comparing with like Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath. That's not what this is about. They're very, very pretty and well-performing shadows, but this is much more of a collector's edition. Still, in studio lighting, I want you to see what the shades kind of look like and what you can do with them. Those are just kind of, they're just very neutral, warm shades. Not too bad at all, very pretty. And take a look at them outside in the sunshine as well. Also very pretty. And that shade outside, if you look all the way to the right, you'll see a really kind of big messy swatch, and that's where I couldn't help myself. I just ran my finger all over the entire palette. I just wanted to see what they would look like mixed together. So that's that shade all the way over to the right out there in the sunshine. But still, I really didn't mess up this palette. This is me after I used it, and this is all eyeshadow. I don't know if you could tell in there, that is all kind of different. It's just, what an innovative thing. We always say that we want different and we want unique. Base Blue does so much different and unique, and I've talked about them before with their makeup sponges that were so fun. Do you remember at Halloween, they're the company that had the Ghost makeup sponge, and they also have, for the holidays and the winter season, they have, kind of Christmassy and snowflake makeup sponges. They're just always really innovative, and we don't see a lot of innovation, and they are a very small company, but they're definitely getting a lot more attention, and they should for this. I mean, what an interesting concept. What I want to do right now is come back with no eye makeup on. You are getting a preview of the look here, but I'm going to come back with nothing on my eyes, and we are going to make just a fun little look with this palette. Again, please do not think that we're going to have something that rivals some sort of Natasha Denona shadow. thing, but actually the shadows are quite usable and quite nice. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's dip into this. I have brought out a selection of the tiniest brushes because as you saw from my swatches, you can easily dip into another color. And in fact, you kind of want to go, like there's a, that's just me, right? Okay, so let me start. I'm going to start with a fluffy brush, and this is kind of tempting fate. And I'm going to try to go in. Oh, you've got to be ever so careful. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Can I see what I'm doing? I'm going to go in here. This is kind of a pearly color, but I think it would be a nice one to set. I mean, like, who are we kidding, you guys? This isn't supposed to be, some sort of everyday palette. This is a gift, and it's to give someone. This is a gift I gave myself, but it's a gift, and it's just supposed to be fun and beautiful. And I think we will kind of swirl the colors there. I just used this shade that was supposed to be her skin tone. It is her skin tone in the painting, just to kind of set the eyes. Let's go in with this slightly deeper shadow on her skin tone there. Get my mirror a little better here. And just kind of go here. This is just supposed to be pretty and fun. I mean, what a nice gift for a makeup lover, just so beautiful, or an art lover. I mean, actually, and if you have someone who loves makeup and art, and there's many of us out there like that, right? Because it is such an art form to put on makeup. What a nice gift. So this brown is very easy to use. I'm actually not having trouble as I go in with smaller brushes. I'm really not having trouble having them all blend together. Oh my goodness. Let's go into this one right here. Let's use her lip shade, which I've kind of just from playing with have kind of blended in with the brown to make kind of a rusty brown, which I'm okay with. And I'm just using this gently, this flat brush here. And there really is enough pigment. You have to be a bit ginger when you go in. Or do it gingerly, I should say. You don't have to be ginger. Okay. Kind of pretty. And then let me take my finger here, since we know this is kind of a pearly gold. What a pretty fun palette. I'm getting actually a really nice little eye look out of it. And so many of us like to really take our time, and this is a great palette to take your time with and enjoy. Let's even go into a little bit of the white here on her collar. You have to be careful. If you're like me, you could get into other shades and just put it. This is kind of a little bit of a duochrome. Go with it there. It's kind of fun. How pretty is that? It's pretty, it's fun. It's just a little bit of a sweet, gentle makeup look and a keepsake at the same time. Let me just add a little bit of mascara. What a fun little look. Stay right there. Okay, I'm back with a little bit of mascara. What a pretty everyday look. Look, guys, I'm hardly gonna get out Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona palettes and do like swatch comparisons with this. I mean, obviously this is a collector's item and a keepsake, but I did want you to show you that it can also be used. I mean, this is a very pretty everyday look, but I don't even know if that's why some would be purchasing it. It is useful, but for somebody in your life who is a makeup lover and an art lover, like me, this would be a lovely gift for a nice little price. I mean, what a fun thing. We always say in the makeup industry, I want something different. This is different. And I can't wait to see, there's 11 more coming. So I can't wait to see what's next, what pieces of art are featured. I think I'm going to collect them all, but I'm always interested in what Base Blue does because they're very, very innovative folks over there. So tell me your thoughts on this. Is this something, do you have somebody in mind who you think might enjoy this? Or are you going to wait and see what other pieces they represent in the future? I'm sure excited to see. Definitely leave me a comment. I want to know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that I can see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.